Alright, what's up guys? It's Missy. I am back with another SimCity Buildit video. This is going to be an EA rant. Okay? So, first off, the people in my group are assholes. They're like, Missy, this is bullshit. I'm like, what? And they're right, it is. So, as you can see, it's supposed to be double points week for war assignments, right? Okay. So why is it that EA does whatever the hell they want to do whenever the hell they want to do it, right? For example, why is it that you're getting a 3K war assignment when it's for 6 deliveries? That should be 6,000 points, not 3,000 points. So they just do whatever the hell they want to do whenever the hell they want to do it, right? Well, seems fair. Not. It's bullshit. Just like with the everything, just everything, all of it. It's all crap. Dude, seriously, it is. You know, like the whole ads being gone. It had nothing to do with buying the fucking... I can't cuss this much. But it has nothing to do with buying the VU Tower. I proved that yesterday on the walkthrough part 13. Which hasn't went up yet, but it will. I proved that about, I don't know, 4 walkthroughs before that doing in-game purchases, again, have nothing to do with losing ads. So, again, EA, what the hell? What causes the ads to go away? Just you do whatever you want to whoever you want, however you want, no rhyme or reason for any of it. I also had a guy last week. He won the mega prize and he didn't get it. He didn't receive any of it. And the email from EA was, oh, don't worry, we're not going to leave you without, but it's there. Just, you may not have got notified, but it's there. No, it was not there, dude. I think you would know if you had $2,000 cash extra, you know what I mean? And so another guy came to me because an entire building just disappeared, you know? He busted his ass to get it and then it just disappeared. And EA doesn't offer shit for support. It's crap. Not to mention, I don't care, I'm calling him out, dude, this is crap. So they've got 2 people that stream this game, okay? And both of which are EA game changers. So please explain to me why their Dream City sucks, their storage is crap, their advice is shit, and they put up a video recently talking about how they don't know anything about the game. Okay, so then why are you making a video? If you haven't been on the game and you don't know what's going on, why are you making a video about it? Right? I mean, does that make sense to you? So you look at the people in which you're taking advice from, go check out their videos and tell me that that's who you want to take advice from. Somebody who's saying how epics are too hard and can only manage to hit bronze. Somebody who's telling you to upgrade roads because why not, right? You got lots of coin. If not, you can just pay EA more money. Just pay them more money. That's what they want. So you think about the 2 other channels in the EA Game Changers and how they have like 20,000 subscribers for their channel. And you think, and you look at the comments section and all these people are, oh, you're so great, you're so wonderful, the advice is fabulous. And it's like, are you people all that stupid? The advice is terrible. Their advice is terrible, okay? They're not there to help you. They work for EA. They're there to make you spend money, okay? They want you to fail so you spend money, but they want to keep you intrigued enough to play. It's all a big game, okay? A big game, and you're just a little pawn in their little big game. I've taught you guys how to play the game without having to spend shit for money and be successful. Anybody here that spends 3 months doing the Missy's Building Guide is going to have more shit accomplished in that 3 months than anybody will following anything on their channel for 6 years. And that's a promise. If you follow their advice, you won't get anywhere. You will not. And the point is it's not just their advice that's bad, it's EA's service is shit. Like, we should not have to put up with stuff where our content is disappearing, where we have little to no way to secure our city or log into it, where you're playing the Contest of Mayors 1 week and everything is fine, and the next week you're dealing with the fact that you have these assignments where one person has double, and the other person is getting normal point values, but then double sometimes. You know, that's not fair. Yeah, you have to even the playing field before you can put people against each other. And if the playing field isn't evened out, then what is the point in everybody contributing or participating, I should say? Same with the design challenge. They made the algorithm on the design challenge tasks so high that once they're in your list, you're pretty much stuck with them. You know, like you do the stupid design challenge upgrade for 1600 and it just comes right back. You do it again, just comes right back. Same with the voting. Okay, you do it, or not the voting, the submitting of the design challenge. The voting was messed up for like 3 weeks. That assignment they just took out because they apparently couldn't figure out how to make it work. But the point is, if they really cared about the game and wanting it to prevail and do better, then they need to start treating their customers better, for one. Do you know how many people report hackers and get nothing back? They don't even get so much as a little chunk of change, and you know they're capable of doing that. They can send you money. They can send your city, 250 cash or 500 cash. They can do whatever the hell they want. They choose not to. They choose to treat their customers like shit. And this type of stuff is exactly why this game will eventually die off if they don't seriously start to pick up the pace. Because people are getting sick and tired of, basically being miserable. They're in a situation where they can't do better, and when they restart and they do start to do better, this type of crap happens, and it's enough to make somebody want to throw in the towel. When you're busting your ass for an entire week and you don't even get to keep your rewards, and then you tell them about it and they do nothing to help you. They do nothing. They could have gave him the rewards. They could have easily seen, like, hey, this is how much you had before, this is how much you have now. And they could have fixed it. And they chose not to. That's what they do. And like I said, they need to seriously fix the hacker problem. Because it's overwhelmed the game to the point where, it's... Every game's going to have hacking and problems, but it's gotten to the point now where it's affected the people that play legitimately enough to the point where it's not worth it to play legitimately because of how many people hack. And if you are at the point where you are past a certain level, the game is like near impossible to do much of anything. Like, yeah, sure, you can do an epic project, but it's going to cost you an obscene amount. You're constantly hurting for storage. Everything is just... The algorithm for high-level players, honestly, is way too low. It really is, especially when you consider the fact that, a lot of the high-level players that didn't play the Missy's Building Guide, they are so far away from upgrading to maximum storage. Even if they're 100 spaces away, do you know how many storage pieces that is when you're at 25 a piece for every frickin' upgrade? That's a lot of rares. Okay, we're talking 75 every time you go up 5. Okay, you're looking at thousands of them, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous when you go from needing 200 storage at 75 per upgrade, and then you don't think about like regionals, how those totally screwed up the game, just all of it, More importantly, why is it that the design challenge feature is set up like such trash? Like everybody spends all this time making these design challenges, and then somebody wins at the end of it where it's just crap. It's total crap, dude. Everybody, like, what is this voting shit? How is it even rigged? You spend all day fucking, oh, cool. I spent all day working on this stupid map where you can't view other people's maps. You can't view past ones that you've submitted. You can't look at the gallery of which you've taken. Like, what kind of setting is that? You have to screenshot your own stuff because there's really no way to view it. And even if there was, whoop-de-doo. So you can view how badass your shit was compared to the person that won, and sit there and think, how did they win? Sit there and wonder, how is it that somebody's city already is rated at 4 stars when the voting's been open for a matter of, I don't know, seconds, minutes? Makes you wonder how it really works. And what's annoying is that we have to wonder, that we don't get disclosures to say, hey, this is how this works. This is how The voting is, you know, if you want to bring your rank up, this is how you do it. But the whole system is crap. They need to change the way the voting system is, because the way that you vote on like 5, you know, cities, and then you do pick one or the other. And let me tell you, the ones that I see, they don't look good. They all they have like 3 houses and like a pond. And then you see all these ones on Reddit, and you know, you see all these people saying, "Oh, this was mine, this was mine." It's like they're all pretty badass designs, and then you wonder where the hell were those? You know, like you didn't see any of those. What they should do is not make it to where every single person in the game is going against each other. They should make it just like the contest of mayors, where you have people going against other people, but put in groups. You know, groups of 100 or whatever. Same thing as the contest. And to even out the playing field. Some people don't have all this shit unlocked, whereas other people who've been playing longer have a lot of stuff, so they can build better stuff. You should provide them with the stuff to do it. Same thing with the low level players. You know, like they'll give you guys requirements for, let's say, landmarks, but you don't have them unlocked, so you can't even get the bonus rewards, so you can't hit the end of the pass. It's just, it's all set up like shit. And this is what EA does. And then the only way you guys are going to see a change, honestly, is if you just start complaining. Just start dropping complaints in their emails just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I plan to do, because this is crap. It really is. I mean, you want to fix your game, get somebody that has a brain in there as an EA game changer. Somebody who actually plays the game. Somebody who actually knows about the game and can make it do good, you know. And I get it, you know, you're looking out to make money and all that, and I'm not exactly an advocate for EA to make money, but there's ways that you can still make money and put out a decent game and please your customers. You don't have to be an asshole, you know. You don't have to make it so miserable where people don't even want to play it, pretty much. You know, obviously they've got a lot of time invested and people are just stupid like that. They'll keep playing. But the point being is people are willing to spend money on the game. So if you give a little, you'll get a lot more back. Whereas like now you're just ending up in a situation where everybody's miserable. You know, the people that finally just get sick of it, they just say screw it and hack. And you know, to the point of where you're going to be spending thousands of dollars, I don't blame them. I mean, it gets really old really quick when you deal with shit like this. I mean, how is that fair? You know, it's supposed to be double points week. Why is she seeing 3,000 war assignments for 6 deliveries? You know, I mean, that should not be that way. So why is it that way? And, you know, if you contact EA, you're not going to get a real answer. You're just going to get a we don't know anything answer. Same with the tokens on top of the Epic projects. You know, okay, it's been 20 for the gold tokens since I had 1 Epic. So they're what they claim is that it goes based on how many epics or tokens you've collected, right? Well, that's not true, because it's been 20 since day 1. So I had a friend of mine who hers was 12 since day 1 and still is. Mine is 20. How is that fair? It's not fair. And it's been, like I said, it's been like that since day 1. And they have no rhyme or reason, no explanation for it whatsoever. Same thing when I bought my phone, my device. Okay, there's been 2 times now where I bought a cell phone that will play the game and it will launch the game, but the moment that I connect my city to it, it crashes every time without fail. And it doesn't matter how many times I uninstall it, reinstall it, you know, sync the save, whatever, it doesn't work. Then I go buy a different phone, I do the same exact thing, and it works. It works with my city, everything works just fine. But for whatever reason, it will not work on that phone. Doesn't make sense, does it? It just blinks and crashes. And I did videos on this, and I showed you guys all the steps that I did to try to fix it. 2 times now I've had to replace brand new phones because of that situation. I contact EA, they have no answer. The only answer they have is it doesn't work on the device. But it does work on the device. It goes right through the tutorial, and it will work on any other city, but not my city. So then why is it that a device that has less specs, same operating system but less specs, can run my city just fine? Then I buy a phone of equal specs and equal everything the same phone actually, and it runs my city just fine. Doesn't make sense. You know, there's no rhyme or reason or the logic for that. I've tried everything, you know, and what's really weird is I had a girl who her city would not play on Wi-Fi. It only played on mobile data. It would not play on Wi-Fi no matter what. And so it ended up eating up all of her phone internet or whatever. And it's like, why the hell won't it play on Wi-Fi? And do you know how many people have that problem? And it doesn't matter what Wi-Fi they're connected to. So it just, all of the shit just doesn't make sense. You know, with them, it's, you go to them for help or support and you just basically get told to F off. You're basically you get some stupid runaround. You don't even get any kind of compensation, and you're basically told tough shit, and it's crap. It really is crap. So if you guys want to see a change, if you guys want to stop seeing us getting treated like shit, then you're gonna have to make some noise. You know, you got to be a voice. You got to start blowing their shit up. If they get enough complaints, they'll get sick of it, and they'll have to change something. You know, or they'll try to change. They got to do something, because this shit is crap. It really, really is. Anyways, that's my rant for EA. But seriously, you guys, if you're playing the contest of mayors and this shit happens to you, screenshot it, send it to them. Like I said, I don't know what good it'll do, but if you do nothing, then it really won't do any good. You know, it's gotten out of hand. It's gotten to the point where there's literally features of the game where there's no rhyme or reason or logic. And I see people constantly on Facebook going back and forth arguing, this happens when you lose video ads once you buy something. And it's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You might have, but you don't, is what I'm saying. Like, it's not a rule. It's not that happens for everybody. It's you may have lost it when like when you bought something, you may have lost your video ads, and when he unlocked the VU tower, he may have lost his video ads, but it doesn't happen to everybody. And it should. If it's going to happen to one, it should happen to all. And, you know, I've proven that, like I said, on stream, that does not happen, you know? So, I mean, what's the real reason behind losing the video ads? Is it level? No, because I've seen people at level 25 get them. And some people say that you lose them after you unlock 5-slot factories, you lose them after you unlock the VU tower, or in-game purchase, or it's a type of in-game purchase. And I've tested all 3 types of purchases. None of them have stopped video ads on any of my cities. I went up to level 24 on one and it stopped, but then I've seen people level 25 get them. So again, there's no logic here. It's just they do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. And the hell with their customers, right? Yeah, it's crap.